Welcome to Sis Start the Biz. My name is Shauna Cole. I am a coach, serial entrepreneur. I have been in the entrepreneurial space for 12 years, and now I teach other queens how to start businesses, what type of businesses to start, businesses that you could start with low startup, and all that good stuff. My advice to you is, if you are planning to start a business, these are the steps that I would take. Now, for one, I would think about, what type of business do I want to start? Who needs the stuff that I'm planning to sell? I would do market research. When I figure out what is it that I want to sell, my thing that I always think of when deciding to start a business is, what business can I start with low startup and make a lot of profit? Or what can I put the least time into to make the most money? So those are little things that I think about. I also think about shipping. What is easier to ship? What type of business can I start on the internet without having to do all this hard work? So those are little things that I think about. After you come up with your idea, whatever it is that you want to start, you are going to think about how you're going to fund your business. So some business doesn't really cost much to start. But if it's a business that you're going to start that's going to need funding, you're going to have to figure out, how am I going to fund this business? Am I going to borrow the money from a family or friend? Is my mate going to support the business and pay for it? Or am I going to get a loan? Am I going to use a credit card? Am I going to use savings? Am I going to use my paycheck to fund my business? So this is something that you're going to have to think about. Now it's time to register your business, right? Because if you are starting a business, it should be in there for the long haul. Now, there are some businesses that you could start without registering. You could start a business for about 3 to 6 months, watch it to see if it's something that you want to do before you get it registered. That's just my advice. If you know that this is something that you want to do and you're going to go all in, just go all in, get your business registered with your Secretary of State. You are going to do your LLC. When you are doing your LLC with the state, please do not put your home address. You want to get a virtual address. Use a UPS box, or you could use Alliance Virtual, Opus Virtual. There's a lot of virtual addresses that you could use. Make sure that you get one of those before you start doing your LLC application. When you do a LLC application and you use your home address, that becomes public information. So you don't want to do that. You want to check to see if the business name that you came up with is available. You want to do your LLC first, just in case they reject it. Then you want to get your EIN number. And if you are going to be selling any product at all, you will need a reseller certificate. That you will also get through your state's tax website. So you want to get those main things out the way. After you do that, you want to start listing your business. You want to create a social media platform. You want to list your business on Google, 411, Yelp, Bing, all that good stuff. You want to list your business on all social platforms. You want to get your website up. So I would suggest Shopify. That is my platform of choice. And if you are going to get a domain, if you're doing Shopify, you could get your you could get a domain through Shopify. You could also do a GoDaddy domain. That's not my favorite. If you're doing Shopify, just get a Shopify domain, and then you're going to connect all your social platforms to your website. You want to make sure you have TikTok, Pinterest, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, because that's how you're going to reach people for free to promote your business, until you're able to start doing ads. You want to get a business phone number if this is a business where you're going to need to speak to customers, which most businesses you need to speak to customers. So you could get a business phone line with your EIN. You are going to, whether you're ordering your products from China or you have your supplier in the States, you want to start testing your products and sampling what you're going to sell. So I would give samples to other people to see how they feel about the product before I launch the product. So I want to get a couple reviews in before I launch. Now I'm going to come up with my launch plan. When am I going to launch? A great time to launch a product is always around your birthday. You can launch a product any time of the year, but that's always a good time, or Black Friday or something. But you need about 2 to 3 months in advance to start teasing your clients, collect emails, collect phone numbers. You need a 3-month span. These are the steps that I would take with launching my business. You also want to create your business plan. A man without a plan is You just want to make sure that everything is planned out to the T. You may want to start running ads in advance to see if people are interested in what you're coming with. Like, there's so many ways to start a business, but those are the basics. That's like business startup 101. So that's how I would do it. And if you need more information, if you need more help with mentorship or courses or ebooks, I have a ton of courses, ton of ebooks that could help you along the way. This is your resource for business, and I just hope that you start the business, sis, because it's definitely time to start the business. It's time to tap into your power like you have it in you. It's time to stop being scared, and it's time to go out there and take what's yours. So I hope this little information helped, and welcome to Sis Start the Biz, and go ahead and start the business, period.